Why, hello there everyone. Seems like you've caught me collecting resources for today's episode. But welcome back to another episode of Schneisp Spectacular Survival Series. In the last episode, we went to the end and defeated the Ender Dragon and got multiple other materials out of the end, such as an elytra and shulker shells to make shulker boxes. And now with an elytra, I'm gonna need a lot more fireworks rockets, which means I'm gonna need a creeper farm. So that's what today's episode is going to be devoted to, building farms. Now, you may be wondering, where are we going to build all these farms? Well, it's quite simple. We already have the beginnings of the slime farm over here in the mesa, so I thought to myself, why not build the farms over here? Of course, the creeper farm isn't going to go here, because that'll take up the hostile mob cap for the slimes, so I'm going to place it somewhere out in the ocean. But now the most important thing to do is gather all the resources that I'm going to need to build this. So I'll meet back up with you guys when I have all that ready. Now, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, we've got our slime farm, or our hollowed out slime chunks down here. And of course, I still need to put the actual platforms in. Why am I going down the scaffolding? I can just fly, glide my way down here. There was a slime here earlier. I don't know where it went. I like that glitch over there. But, yeah, so we've hollowed out this slime chunk. And I think that since we're going to have this farm here, we might as well just convert the whole area, devote the whole area to farms. Now, I did mention that I'm going to be making a creeper farm, but I didn't mention some of the other farms that I want to build. I also want to build an automatic sheep farm, and I would like to build an iron farm. The iron farm so I can have iron to make shears, and also have spare iron on the side for when I get a beacon. And the wool farm for, for when I finally update to the Nether update, so I can have a cheaper resource to use to find ancient debris so I can get netherite as soon as I update. But now that you know that, I'm gonna go collect resources, and I'm gonna see you guys back when I have everything that I need prepared. Okay, so I've now got some chests full of all the materials that I'm gonna need to build 2 of the 3 farms I mentioned earlier. In these 2 right here, I've got all the materials for building the creeper farm, and in this chest over here I have pretty much all the materials I'm going to need to be building the sheep farm. The creeper farm is going to go over there, up in the sky, and I want the sheep farm to be close to here, the mainland, like by my skeleton farmer, so when I'm by my skeleton farm, so when I'm killing them it can generate wool, and then also when the slime farm is also in place. So what I think I'm going to do now is clear out a bit of area over here so I can have a space for the future farms that I'm going to put here. You know, whenever I mine out a huge area, it always reminds me how nice it is to have haste 2, and how much I miss it in this world. I can't wait to get a beacon, but I'm kind of holding off on that until I update to the Nether. But now with this whole area cleared out, I can go ahead and start making the wool farm. As you can see, I've got some sheep here, and I think I'm going to take you guys through how I make it. To make each module of the automatic wool farm, what you're going to need is in my inventory. You're going to need a hopper, a minecart hopper, dispenser, observer, some grass blocks, some glass, and redstone dust, and you're also going to need a solid block for the observer to output a signal to so that the dispenser gets activated. The piston right here and the rail are temporary in order to get the minecart hopper in the place. Oh yeah, you're also going to need a button because you're going to have to 0-tick the piston. So the setup of this is actually quite simple. Okay, so what you want is you want to have the... Oh yeah, by the way, this is my own design. I came up with it while testing in a creative test world. So you're going to have the chest right here. You're going to have the hopper point into it. You're then going to want to place a rail on top of the hopper and place 2 grass blocks on either side of the rail. You're then gonna place the minecart hopper and break the rail that's underneath it. Be careful not to push the, what's it called? The, hopper so it doesn't get misaligned. Next, you're gonna have to zero tick this piston to get the block into the hopper minecart, which is really simple. You just put a button on the side of the piston and press it. Now zero tick it in. After that, you can break this. And you can also break the, the piston. Next up, you're going to want to surround this hopper on almost every side with grass. Of course, not where the chest is, because you still want to access the chest. And what I like to do, just to make sure it's all lit up and everything, I'll put 4 torches around the sides. Now, you're also going to want to have your observer facing into the block that the minecart hopper is in. So just right-click it there, and your observer is facing the right way. You're then going to put your solid block up there. And let me get some scaffolding real quick. Go up here, place your dot of redstone. And of course, if you're in 1.15 or 1.16, my bad, I think it'll still work the same. You just have to have it look like the 4-way. And then you're gonna have your dispenser facing into this, onto this block right here. This is where the sheep is gonna stand. And of course, you're gonna want to put some shears in here. I don't have any right now, but I will get that after I finish building this. Then you're gonna want to surround this area with grass. And you're also gonna want to put some torches up here to ensure that no mobs spawn and increase the speed that the grass spreads. And the grass surrounds it like this in order to have it have maximum spread. And then you're gonna put glass over these 4 corners to make sure the sheep does not escape. Next up, you need to get your sheep into the area. I'm just gonna lead it up the scaffolding. And let's take this sheep right here. Come on, Mr. Sheep. And we're just gonna go up here. If I could get him to go onto the staircase. Yep, this way. Yep. Might have been wise to use solid blocks. Let's actually do that. Let's put that there. This here. This here. Okay. You can get out of there. Come on this way. And no. You know, mobs can be really annoying in Minecraft. And I think I'm gonna put some blocks right here. Okay, up here. All the way up. And there we go. Now, what happens here is, once the sheep bends down to eat the grass, the observer will detect that change in the block. It'll then output a signal into this stone block, which lights up that dot of redstone up there. And then it'll activate the dispenser, which will then shear the sheep. But with that out of the way, let's start making the other 4 of them. With all 4 auto wool farms in place, all with a single pair of shears with unbreaking 3 in them, I'm now ready to tackle the creeper farm. I don't think I'll be able to get to the iron farm today, mainly because I'm on a bit of a time crunch to try and get this out by Monday. In case you didn't know, that's when I like to upload my survival videos. So, next up, we're going to go all the way out there and build the creeper farm. Of course, this design is by Nembomb. I hope I'm saying that right. I never really know. But I've got all the materials, I believe, right in here. So, let's start building it. Well, as you can now see, all the platforms are in for the creeper farm. Got some temporary scaffolding placed about, so it's easier for me to get around the place. And here is the redstone. So now we get to see if this all works. Ooh. Looks like it did. Now, of course, nothing should be spawning as of right now. But the next step is to build in the platform that makes it all dark and also put in the roof for this area. Actually, let me rephrase that. So there's supposed to be there's supposed to be trapdoors on the underside of all of this. So that is part of the next step. I'll see you guys when that's all done. As you can see now, the whole farm is complete except for the item collection and mob killing system. So I'm gonna go grab some magma blocks and then set up a little rail under it to collect everything, and I'll meet you guys when that is done. I've now got a collection system in place, so all that's left to do is flip this on and go up to the AFK platform and see if this all works. So let's find out together. I'm just gonna stand up here, let it cycle through a couple times. I believe this is the right hideaway I need to be so that the mobs still spawn down there, but nothing else around will spawn. I might have to light up that. Actually, I could probably just dig away that island right there. Maybe light up that little peninsula. But I sure hope this works, otherwise this is going to be a very boring episode. Not boring. Unproductive. That's the right word for it. I'm gonna let it run for maybe like 3 minutes, and then we'll find out if it actually works. The 3 minutes are now up, so I'm gonna head down there, switch it off, and see what we got out of it. Hopefully it worked. I heard a spider, so that's a good sign. Let's take a look out to the side. Can't really see anything. There's definitely a spider in there. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Just 3 minutes has yielded a stack and 21 gunpowder. Those are really good rates, if I do say so myself. And I've done little to no mob proofing anywhere. The only mob proofing that I've done is I dug out like a little peninsula over there. This is really good. Can take this now and make some more rockets. My supplies are kind of dwindling. Ooh, I need to mob-proof this area. Hello! You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. No, you're gonna leave. You can't sleep while on fire? I did not know this. I've now got a little better AFK area up there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to AFK while I go for a quick little bike ride and see how many drops we get. I'll meet back up with you guys when I'm back from my ride. Okay, so I just got back from my little biking adventure. It was about an hour, so let's go down and see what we've got. Really excited to see, like... Let's wait for everything to finish up. Okay, the water's back in place, I think. Yep. And let's just... I saw a spider there. Let's go up. Is there a squid up there? Or was that a spider? No, that's a spider. Okay. That would be weird if a squid spawned up there. I hope I didn't, like, overflow. Oh! And a skeleton spawned somewhere. That is fine. I don't really care about that. We can get the occasional skeleton. But look at all this gunpowder! Holy moly! And the string. That's a nice amount of string, too. That's crazy. So the one thing that I think I'll need to accompany this farm is a sugarcane farm. So I can make paper to make rockets. I don't have the materials I need here right now, but I'll go get that and see you guys in a second. Now, because I'm running short on time, I'm not going to make the sugarcane farm too grand. It's just going to go over here in the side of the mountain. The sugarcane's going to be sitting right here. I'm going to have some pistons pushing, you know, things like that. So over here, I've got what I need. I've also got some stuff in my inventory. I've actually already gone ahead and put the water in, but now I realize I have to put the rails in down here. Oh goodness, the phantoms are after me. Sleep, 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 sleep. I don't want to deal with phantoms. That is actually the first phantom we've had a run-in with in the series, believe it or not. So let's block all this up. It's gonna be a really simple farm. Can you shut up? Where are you? Shut up! Just gonna put some rails down here. Then I can go ahead and place the sand. Put the water in. What's next? I'll put the pistons and everything in next. Sounds like a plan. So pistons will go here. The observers will go here. Just gotta put some redstone dust. And we should see that when I break that, all those get fired. Yep. Now all that's left to do is plant our sugarcane. And place in a nice glass wall. And that is a simple, but lossless sugarcane farm. Now, I know I didn't get to the iron farm, but I just completely ran out of time. That creeper farm took ages. It took forever. But even though we didn't get all the farms that I mentioned we'd be making earlier, we still got the most important farm, which is the creeper farm. This farm is absolutely insane, and it'll be more than enough for the rest of the series. Unfortunately, though, that is going to be it for today's episode. If you liked what I did today, consider leaving a like, and maybe if you like my other content, subscribe so you can see my future videos that I upload. And this was a lot of fun to make. And of course, keep mining, crafting, and please do stay safe out there. It's a dangerous world. Goodbye.